The Gambia yesterday witnessed another vital milestone in fighting against COVID-19, where 151,200 doses of the J&J vaccine arrived at the Banjul International Airport, making it the second consignment of the vaccine under the COVAX facility. The vaccine came through the initiative of the government of the United States of America through the U.S. ambassador to the Gambia government for onwards transmission to the Ministry of Health. This great gesture was graced by religious leaders, government officials and officials from WHO, UNICEF and World Bank. Speaking at the event is the U.S. Ambassador His Excellency R. Karl Paschal, who is urging Gambians to take the vaccine and that the vaccine is safe.
We're very delighted to partner with the Gambian government to provide these vaccines. I want to emphasize two very important things. The first is that these vaccines are safe. These vaccines have been administered to over 15 million Americans and many more millions around the world. These vaccines are effective. These vaccines have a greater than 99% effectiveness at becoming seriously ill from COVID-19. So please, I know that this has been an incredible week. I have to applaud Honorable Minister of Health and the team at the Ministry of Health. You mobilized rapidly after the arrival of the first tranche of vaccines. In under a week, you began administering these vaccines. In a matter of days, you were administering vaccines across this country. And we've seen, if I understand the statistics correctly, over 50,000 vaccine doses administered in 1 week. This is a credit to those workers who have worked so hard to prepare for these opportunities and to be prepared at a moment's notice to get out in the communities to help their fellow Gambians to get vaccinated against this horrible pandemic. We're all eagerly anticipating the arrival of the tourism season. I would urge all Gambians to recognize that the Gambia can be a leader in the world in vaccination rates. And if you're a leader in the world in vaccination rates, this will be the safe destination for tourism. And people will want to come and see the smiling coast and enjoy the hospitality of the Gambian people and the natural beauty that we find here. So please, do get vaccinated.
Representatives from WHO and UNICEF has this to say.
Today we are here to witness an arrival of another consignment of J&J vaccine. This is clearly a demonstration of the commitment that the United States has towards global and equitable sharing of COVID-19 vaccines. WHO applauds this initiative and wishes to extend its sincere gratitude to the government and people of the United States through Your Excellency Richard Karl Paschal. On that same note as well, WHO also wishes to extend its gratitude to the government and people of the Gambia through Your Excellency, our Honorable Minister, Dr. Ahmad Lamin Samate, for the commitment the country has shown towards getting all its citizens protected as much as possible with COVID-19, and for its commitment since this pandemic started. Ladies and gentlemen, you will recall that since this pandemic started, WHO's message has been very clear. Global solidarity, global solidarity, global solidarity. That is the only way we can combat this common enemy that we are all facing, COVID-19.
This is another historical moment. Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to say to the government of United States of America and the people of the United States of America for their generosity, for this life-saving vaccination. So the equitable access is very important. Equitable access to safe and effective vaccines for all is the clearest pathway to end this pandemic. And today we have also religious leaders here. So thank you very much for your support. Very important because you have influential voice based on people's trust. So thank you very much. And then the Ministry of Health, thank you very much for your leadership and commitment, and all the health workers who are at the front line, and also all those behind the scenes, including logistics and operation, who are working day and night. So on behalf of UNICEF, I'd like to just say thank you very much for this fight against ending COVID pandemic, because this is very important for the children. Because ending pandemic for children means that going back to normal life.
Dr. Samate said he is hoping to see more people taking the vaccine so as to curb the spread of the virus.
These vaccines that we are receiving today, being the second batch of what we received last week or recently from the United States of America, the Johnson & Johnson vaccines. So, Ambassador, I must tell you that yes, we still have vaccine hesitancy, but it is waning off. People are understanding that these vaccines are going to help save lives. We have seen an unprecedented number of people coming to get vaccinated. Today being the 6th day, 10,239 people got vaccinated just today. This first week, we have had 53,700 plus vaccines administered for this first week. I think that's unprecedented. Yes, but that notwithstanding, our coverage is still not as high as we want it to be. As we speak, the target population that we want to be vaccinated, 5.5% have received some form of vaccination, 4.2% have been fully vaccinated, and it needs to be 100% of the target population. So there is still a lot of work to do. But we want to urge everyone to get vaccinated. As the ambassador has said, the vaccines are safe and they are effective against people getting sick with COVID-19. They are effective against people getting hospitalized with COVID-19. So we urge each and everyone, we hope these coming weeks we'll even see more and more people who will get vaccinated. As mentioned earlier, this goes to demonstrate the strong partnership that has been there between the people, the government and the people of the United States of America, and the government and the people of the Republic of the Gambia. There's no better time to foster that partnership than now, when there is need for global solidarity. But as we say, it is only a good partner who works with you, who comes to your aid when you are in need. That is good partnership, that's good relationship, that's how families are supposed to be.
The vaccines were later handed over to the Minister of Health, Sheikh Ustaz Esa Dabo and Pastor Samson Odiko, also urged people to get vaccinated. For TFN News Review, Mate Senghor.